Hi all, it's Phil again, and I'm out on the bike. It's not morning, it's 6:58, it's in the evening. So, good evening all, but good morning anyway. I thought I'd come out, have a bit of a ride around. I've got a bit of a route in mind to go on, and a bit of a story to share. I've watched a few other people's vlogs that I subscribed to recently, and the story I'm going to share is a result of 12-hour shifts at work, too much time and an internet connection with YouTube. So here goes. It was a few weeks ago. I was riding around on the bike on one of the very few days where we actually got some decent weather, so it was lovely and warm. But because the gear I've got is it's got a removable lining, I don't know if it's my pronunciation or sometimes it might show through, but I feel like I'm missing the pronunciation of words, but it's mainly because the helmet's squeezing my mouth, my cheeks together, and words like removable, sometimes the b sound doesn't come out. But there you go. They've got removable linings in the jacket and the trousers, which I've still got in because the weather changes from cold enough to need them to warm enough to make it uncomfortable with them, and I'd rather have them in when I need them than be too cold. On like tonight, it's quite cold, so they're still in. But on this particular day, a few weeks ago, I'm riding around, it's very warm, and what tends to happen is, as long as you're moving and there's cold air passing over you, you're okay. But if you slow down or stop or get off the bike, I've been shopping on the bike before, I've been to Tesco, and walking around Tesco's carrying your helmet and looking like a pleb, you also get quite warm, I find, or I do. So on this particular day, it's very warm, I'm riding around, everything was okay, the cooling breeze as I'm riding around. But I got to the place I was going to, which was a particularly pretty beauty spot. So pretty, there's a word I might get some abuse for. So I parked the bike up. There's a lovely field area with trees and hills and dry stone walls, and heavy on the brakes. And I pulled up by a tree, parked the bike, took my jacket off and put it on the ground, so just to cool a little bit. And while I'm sat on the ground, back against the tree, head rested back, just getting a bit of shade under the tree branches, I looked up, and to my surprise there's a cat in the tree. And I thought, oh, do you look at that, there's a cat in the tree. So I said to him, what are you doing in the tree? He said, keep your voice down. I said, would you look at that, a talking cat? He says, yeah, but keep your voice down. I said, why, what's wrong? He says, haven't you heard about the zombie outbreak in the cat world? I said, you what? Are you alright? Do you need me to check your temperature or something? You've been drinking some tainted milk? And he said, no, serious. There's an outbreak. A zombie epidemic. An apocalypse, if you will. And I thought, oh, right. Well, I said, that won't affect me then, will it? I'm not a cat. He says, oh yeah, but you wait till the cats have run out of things to eat and attack other cats. He says, what do you think they're going to do then? You're going to get some unsuspecting owner of Tiddles, the little ginger Tom, is going to go to stroke his cat one day, let it up on his lap like he normally does, and as it goes to lick his hand, Nash sticks its teeth in, takes a chunk out, and he's going to think, oh, don't understand, Tiddles has never done that before, must be having a bad day, must have had some tainted milk. So, as this cat's explaining, he said it's going to be in and amongst the humans soon. Once the first human gets it, one attacks two attack two each, becomes four, they attack two each. It's an epidemic, it just spreads. So I thought, oh yeah, could have a point. You don't know when it's going to happen though, or what kind of zombies you're going to get. So I asked him, because I remember hearing something about this recently. I said, what kind of zombies are they? Are they like slow, daft looking zombies that like with holes in them and a broken leg that drags behind them on the floor and they walk really slow and all I have to do is like move away a little bit quicker than they can move? I said, are they going to be like those nasty sons of bitches in 28 days later? He says, yeah, they're like those fast running ones. I thought, oh right. I said, I'm not built for speed, mate. I'm built for luxury and comfort, not speed. Look at all the extra padding I've got. He says, oh yeah, that's true. He says, you're not going to have much luck at getting away then. I said, no. I says, what you need, so I've heard, I either need a big solid lump type object, like a big hammer, or a baseball bat, or something like that. I said, have you got a hammer or a baseball bat on you? He said, look mate, I'm a cat. I said, oh yeah, that's true. Not likely to have a hammer or a baseball bat, are you? I said, so I'm guessing a chainsaw's out of the question. He said, yeah mate, refer to previous answer, I'm a cat. So what would I be doing with a chainsaw? I said, alright, yeah, good point. I thought I'd better not embarrass myself and ask anything about shotguns, because even if he had one, he probably ain't got a pocket to keep the ammunition in. So I thought, he's not going to help me, is he? I said, so is that why you're up there then, in this tree? He said, yep. He says, they haven't worked out trees yet. He says, I got up here, first chance I got, he says, and I'm alright. He says, I foraged a bit, got some food and stuff up here, went to Tesco, got some tins and that. I said, alright, yeah, good idea. He says, but how are you going to open them with that tin opener? He said, it's alright, it's them ones with ring pulls on. I said, alright, good. Built-in ring pull. I said, yeah, but you can't get your clothes under there. He says, no, that is a problem, you're right. He says, I definitely do with some help up here. And some company won't go amiss. Somebody with some fingers and stuff to open my tins for me. I said, right. He says, I might be able to help you there then. I says, but, as I pointed out before, I'm not built for speed, I'm not built for climbing trees. So you've got them claws and stuff. And that four-wheel drive action going on with you. Multiple paw drive. And all those little clingy claw things. He says, ah, that's true. He says, but luckily, I've got a little rope ladder around back and get up that. I says, alright, well, that's cool. So, off I goes up rope ladder. Luckily, just in time, because coming running across the field towards me, there's one of them 28 day later type furious mentalist zombies. And I thought, oh, yeah, he's been having that tainted milk. So, up the rope ladder I go. Cat says, just for safety's sake, you best haul that up here, you know, pull it in. Yeah, good plan, man. So, pulled in rope ladder, got up, in tree, with the cat, looks in his Tesco, he's only got a Tesco shopping trolley up there. Don't know how we pushed that round. I don't know where he got the pound coin from to put it in and get his trolley, because I've never got one. You have to wait for somebody to come out. And they're not likely to give you the trolley, they want their pound back. Sometimes you have to buy a trolley off them for £5 if that's all you got. Hoping they've got some change in that. There's a business idea coming there. That's one of them things that rattles around inside your head when there's not much else to stop it. Yeah, going up to Tesco's, paying £1 for all trolleys and then offering them to people at a markup price. Hey, up there for thinking, down there for dancing. So, he's got this Tesco's trolley, and all he's done by the look of it is targeted everything with a ring pull on it, thinking it's all going to be nice Caesar's cat food. But he's helped himself to a load of HP beans, baked beans in rich tomato sauce, and I thought, I don't mind them. They're better cooked, but they're alright cold then. So I thought, we're alright here for a bit. I hope this is recording, by the way. I want to feel a right turkey if I'm not recording this. Let's get over here. So I thought, yeah, we're alright here. We're set. He's got his Caesars. He had some Caesars, luckily. He'd done well. Got a few different varieties. Rabbit and chicken. Bit of beef, I think, in jelly. They were alright. Not that I'd have eaten that, but he didn't fancy my beans either, so all's fair in love and war. So I says, right, we're alright, we're set in here. I says, I just happen to have in my pocket a load of my diabetic tablets, which I need to take. 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening with my meal. So a couple of them slipped in with my baked beans, job's a carrot. And he says, right, you're welcome to stay then. We'll ride this thing out. I said, don't you want rescuing from up here? He says, what are you on about rescuing me from up here? He says, I'm in the best place I could be. I said, I don't need to get out of here, mate. He says, alright. So, little kitty Tiddles in the tree didn't need rescuing. He was safe, he was happy. So we agreed. Mutual benefit. I'll stay there and open the tins and feed him his Caesars. One of the best. He didn't go for none of that whiskers nonsense. It's horrible that, gets stuck in your teeth, so I've heard. So there we go. I'm up this tree with Tiddles the cat, the uninfected cat who's not been at the tainted milk. And we saw out the zombie epidemic. We watched everything unravel beneath us, and it got dark early. All day at work I've been thinking, I'm going to get that bike out because it's nice and daylight and it's sunny, clear, dry, perfect weather. As soon as I left work, it starts getting dark. Got the bike out the car, just literally parked the car at the front of the house, went in, got something to eat, took my tablets, walked out the back of the house. It was like Superman. Clark Kent walked in the front, business clothes, comes out the back, pants over his tights. What's going on there? I walks out the back, wrapped up, bike pants, bike jacket, gloves, helmet. All different set of keys. That's the only thing you have to change. Change what you're wearing and throw the car key away. Get the bike key. Out the back, in the garage, get the bike, off we go. Quick as that. Superman-esque. Clark Kent in, me out. Yeah, that's a bit wrong. Bless him anyway. I bought them recently, you know. There's a topic for another day. What kind of films do we all like? Me, Star Trek, as mentioned before. Also, Superman. So recently, I've only last year, I think, brought myself up to date and got a plasma screen TV. Just as plasma screens are going out of fashion, I decided to get one. Because LCD and LED have come in. I got plasma. So until last year, I had a CRT glass tube telly. Because I bought one. I bought one 11 years ago when I got made redundant by Direct Line Insurance. I spit in the milk of Direct Line Insurance. So they made me redundant, give me a load of money. And like a fool, I went out, spent it all. Because I already had another job before they made me redundant. I knew it was going to happen. And I went out and got another job. So I literally left there with knowing I was going to accept whatever redundancy package they offered me. They offered me a sweetened package. They worked out, you've been here 9.5 years, we've got to by law offer you, it's something like one week's salary for every year you've worked here or something like that. And I worked out what they by law had to offer me. It was about 1,840 quid. And I thought, I'll take that because I've already got another job lined up you don't know about. So you know, I'm leaving here with 1,840 quid, but I'm leaving anyway, so I'll take that as soon as you say it. So I went in, saw the head man about 21st, 22nd of December in whatever year it was, 11 years ago, 2001. Just coming up to Christmas, and I went in the office with Mr. Head of Direct Line in the Hedgerow in Leeds, and he had the head of HR with him, and they'd signed, you know, drawn up what's called a compromise agreement, which is where they detail what they're going to offer you, and you have to take it to a solicitor and have it signed and approved to say you accept their package and leave with you've got no comeback, you're not going to take any further proceedings against them, you're agreeing, you know, amicably and peacefully to the offer that they're giving you. So I thought, yeah, I'm going to take that. And they had this contract, and they said, you know, we apologise for the way things have gone and the amount of time it's been dragged out, the way you've been messed about. Yeah. So in light of that, we've worked out we've got to offer you £1,840. I thought, yep, I was on with that. But because of the way it's been handled and the inconvenience, we decided to enhance it. And it's still not a lot for just shy of 10 years service and being made redundant for something that's not my fault. They offered me more than that. Let's just say more than that. I'm not sure of the wording of the compromise agreement, because I'll be honest, I never read it. You're supposed to take away your copy, read it, take on the services of your own solicitor and take the copy to him. You take 2 copies to a solicitor, and he runs through it with you and explains what it all means, so that you know what you're agreeing to. It's all legal jargon. So he's the solicitor said, you know, take this away with you. No, sorry, they said, take this away with you, get a solicitor, have him explain it all. I went to see the solicitor, he told me, yeah, it's a standard compromise agreement. Direct Line have probably been doing these for years, and they've got their own solicitors, no doubt. But I never read it. He explained to me what I needed to know, what I was agreeing to. But there might have been, knowing Direct Line, who don't like the names dragged through the mud, there might have been some kind of confidentiality agreement in there that I'm not supposed to discuss this. So I'm not going to disclose an amount, let's put it that way. But it was enough to go out and buy a few toys, and I'll tell you about the toys. Yeah, I wanted a TV, and I wanted a big TV, and 11 years ago, 12 years ago probably now, no, still 11 years, about the best. I've always been a fan of Panasonic. I had a lot of Panasonic TVs. I had some Philips, and I had a Nokia TV. Yeah, Nokia, the phone company, did a TV. The only thing I can say about that is the reception was good. Poor attempt at a joke there, apologies for that. No, the only good thing about that TV was the cabinet. It was a wooden cabinet, and it was a real wood finish cabinet around the TV, if you know what I mean. Not the cabinet that it stood on, but the actual TV case. It wasn't a black plastic. Go on. It wasn't a black plastic case TV at all. It was a wood case. So, enough about that. Yeah, I had that, and I got rid of that, and then I had a Panasonic 28-inch CRT standard screen, 4:3, as in not a widescreen, 16:9. So my first widescreen TV was when I got made redundant. I went out and I bought a Panasonic 36-inch widescreen format CRT telly. Plasma wasn't even invented then, I don't think. The best alternative format to CRT at that time